just open with sex as well. I've never met someone so open with sex. She was the one who told me about female masturbation, to be honest. I never really knew anything about it. I remember hearing boys when I was younger, like, talking about it, but they were like, you can tell if a woman masturbates because she has short fingernails. And I was like, grow your fingernails. But I didn't do it, and I never masturbated until I moved here. And I remember because she was talking to me about it, and I got really red in the face, and she was like, have you never masturbated? And I was like, no. And she was like, fucking do it now. It's like, Jesus. Sexual bully. She actually bought me a vibrator. What a lovely gift to get a Catholic girl full of shame. Traumatized by the thing, I hid it under my bed like it was a boogeyman. I didn't use it till the pandemic, the drought of 2020. Because I heard Jesus be like, fucking do it, girl. But then when I used it, I just don't know if I don't know how to use it or if it was like malfunctioning, but it would turn off right before it orgasm. I was convinced I was being haunted by a Catholic ghost. I nearly started charging the thing by the moon. I'm not qualified for sex here, and that is something I have learned the hard way. I think there's something weird about this country. Because I know that I try to deter American women from dating our men, but I will say, if you want to have sex with us, if you want to have sex with Claire, Irish men are the easiest men to have sex with because we grew up with, lights off, candles, shame. It's more romantic, okay? It's easier. All you have to do is touch an Irish guy's leg and he's fucking good to go. But American men, it's 0 to 60. You're kissing them, they pull back and they're like, punch me in the face. What is happening? God, terrified. I'm so scared of it. I'm not qualified for it. And I remember saying it to the girls, the American girls, and they were like, no, it's fine. And they're telling me what they do. It was like a horror story, okay? They're like, with the slapping and spitting and choking. They have sex like they're in the IRA. They're willing to die for their cause. I found out I would have been terrible in the IRA the first time an American man choked me, and I was like, the operatives are over there. As a side note, I don't think Britain ever really did weaponize our Catholic shame, and they should have. I don't know if you guys know this, but the first time rubber bullets were ever used in the world was in Derry, but the Irish Catholics still fought for what they believed in, okay? And I thought about it, and I was like, why did they use rubber bullets? They should have just thrown dildos at them. They would have been like, fucking take the country. It's ruined. But the openness to talk about sex, like in a way, it's amazing. It is amazing because I've learned a lot. When I brought my father here, it was a big shock to the system because I brought him to a comedy show and I was on a lineup with 8 other people, and one of the girls got up and she talked so graphically about her sex life that my dad experienced that comedy set like a man who's been to Vietnam. Because still to this day, he has flashbacks. He could be making a cup of tea, he could be walking down the street, and he'll just go, oh, Katie, do you remember the girl who was talking about putting cum in her eyeballs? Cum in the eyeballs? What is going on with this country? I say to a man, you let me know when you're about to come, and then when he says I'm about to come, I leave him, I close the door, and I give that man some privacy. Shocking. So with my ex, I was really nervous with him being American. So I was like, is there anything you'd like me to do? And he was like, I really like to watch porn with my partners. And I was like, wow, I had no idea you're going to hell. Didn't know that about you. No, I figured that was easier than like whatever other thing he could have said. So I was like, fuck it, we put it on. But I hadn't seen porn. I was in my 30s. I'd never seen porn before in my life. So when he put it on, I started to watch it like it was a film. Okay. I saw a book she had. I was like, oh my God, she's an activist. And I got so into it that I said to my ex, you finish yourself. And I went back to my movie. I thought it was so interesting. And she was wonderful. She was doing great things. She's definitely the star of the show, the porn woman. The porn man's not really doing much. But then she was being so fabulous that I started to get Catholic guilt, but not because I was watching porn, but because I was being a terrible sexual partner, okay? I just looked at my ex wanking in the corner and I was like, I'm not doing what he would like me to do. So I figure I could just watch and copy what they're doing on the porn thing. So I was like, come here, but it's near the end of the movie and she's letting porn man exit on her back. It's the cleanest way I can say that. So I said, come here, do an Irish exit there. I heard my Irish male friend just cackle with that. Anyway, so come here. And so I even made noises. I was like, sounded like my haunted ghost vibrator. But then it was over, and he goes, and it was like kind of, it was easy peasy, it was fun. And he goes, that was so sexy. And I was like, fucking sex queen. This whole time. But then he goes, I know you were just trying to stop me from coming on the carpet. He couldn't see me in fun porn girl capacity so much that as he was jerking off, he thought, she's going to nag me about that later. Oh, never mind. She's using her body as a human rag. Very efficient. I'll never be able to be up to the speed as American, I should probably say New Yorker girls, maybe a liberal, I don't know what the fuck. But that level of sex, I'll never be up to it, okay? But there is one thing that I can do. One thing that Irish women can do that American women can't, okay? So when I first came over, my accent was so heavily fetishized and I hated it. But then I realized, what am I doing? This is like a powerful tool. And there'd be a lot of time during sex you just wanted to end. So now what I do is I just go, top of the morning to ya. Those men explode like they've never exploded in their fucking life. So shameful to my country. So my biggest culture shocks was porn and avocados, to be honest. Was there avocados popular before you came here? No, right? I came over here, a lot of my friends are from South America, and I went over to their house. That was my first group of friends. They gave me avocado, and I was like, what is this weird green stuff? And then I ate it, and I immediately turned into a white American woman. I was like, put this in my face all the time, take all my money, put it in my face. I went out and tried to buy one. The thing is with avocados is when I brought it home, they don't come with instructions. So I didn't know how to open it, okay? And I tried to be careful, because I'm very clumsy, so I used a butter knife, the safest of the knives. I stabbed myself so hard that I had to get stitches. Now, look, it didn't hurt because I literally cut a nerve. and then I'm like, I was so fresh to the country and being so Irish, and my roommate was like, you should go to the hospital. And I was like, oh no, I wouldn't want to bother the doctor. But there was like, it was like literally like horror movie blood going this way. And my roommate was crying. She was like, go for me, please. They were trying to make her feel better. So I go, but I was a rookie to the country, and I gave my real name and address, like an idiot. Which you don't need to do, by the way. I gave them everything. I was like, here you go, my phone number, my email, all this stuff. And then afterwards, they gave me a $4,000 bill. I was like, no. You should have given that to me before you sewed me up. Because I would have said, no, thank you. I would have booked a flight to Ireland. I would have been up $3,000. So I'm like, no, I'm not paying for this. And I just refused to. And for a year, they harassed me. They went so far that they contacted a distant cousin of mine, okay? And he's so distant. So my great-grandfather's brother emigrated over here, and he had a lineage. That's where that guy is from. He called me being like, this is not how we should be getting connected. I was like, well, you just saved on 23andMe, so we're so distant, we could have sex. We won't. He's ugly, and we're not in Longford, so... My family are going to be like, what are you doing, Katie? But yeah, so I called the hospital finally, and I was like, hey, I'm not paying. And she was like, excuse me, miss, you have to pay. I go, I don't have to do anything. She goes, you have to. I go, no, I'm an immigrant. I'll just leave your country. And she goes, okay, $300. And I was like, sold. So that's how you get affordable healthcare in this country. A few years later, Avocados got introduced into Ireland, and my dad sent me a newspaper clipping, and it said, top injury in Ireland, avocado hand. I was the first of our people.